Let us start. Are you hearing me?
Yes, sir.
So who is in the class? Vishwa, then anybody else?
Madhushri, sir.
Deeposh, sir.
Brinda, sir.
Tanushree, sir.
Kanishka, sir.
Okay.
Deeposhni, sir.
Okay. See here, short-term marketable securities. Short-term marketable securities. Have you seen the fifth point? Have you seen the short-term marketable securities mentioned in the fifth point? Cash and cash equivalent in that under fourth subheading, current investments are short-term marketable securities. Are you seeing, children?
Yes, sir.
We want to understand very clearly because in many question paper I have seen this adjustment in a very distinct way. Listen very, very carefully. I will explain now. Listen very carefully. You understand it is a very joyful topic. If you are lazy, very difficult to understand. Interesting chapter only, but be careful, be alert. So we are going to learn in somewhat detail about this aspect, short-term marketable security. Compulsory item in the question paper. Compulsory, 100%. So write down seriously, okay? Short-term marketable securities. Some points we had to understand. First point. First point regarding it is readily convertible. That means easily convertible. Convertible into cash. Within maximum within a period of maximum 3 months. First point you have to implement. Are you writing, children?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Second point you have to remember. What are the items coming under this? Okay. And before that, what's the nature of these items? It is subject to significant risk of change in value. It means price will be fluctuating unfavorably. Okay. That point we can write. Third, I am thinking that point we can write as a third aspect. Better to give some example, I am thinking like that. Example. Okay. Current investments. Treasury bills. But in question papers, they will simply give current investment, I told you. So I am writing that first. Simply giving current investment without any explanation. What we will assume? We will assume that it is short-term marketable securities. Okay. Without any indication. Once again, in the question paper, if you are seeing current investment, nothing in brackets. In bracket, we should know whether it is short-term marketable securities or not. But nothing is there. Don't worry. We have the freedom. We, the commerce students, have the freedom to select according to our choice, depending on the situation. In the situation, we will assume that it is short-term marketable security. Current investment without any indication is assumed as short-term marketable securities. Are you hearing me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very,
Yes,
very
sir.
important. Listen carefully. There is no question paper without this adjustment. 100%. And some other example also I am giving. Treasury bills issued by Reserve Bank of India. Commercial paper. You might have studied in business studies. Papers. Convertible preference shares. Yes, not on these points, we can use it when the problem comes. Convertible preference shares. Preference shares are different types. We will learn more about shares and debentures in the volume 2. Okay. Immediately after finishing this chapter, we have to go to volume 2. For you, there is no reduction in syllabus. We have to learn everything. You are lucky, it is better to learn everything. Other points. Subject to significant risk of change in value. These are subject to risk of significant change in value. Meaning, I will say once again. Meaning is very simple. Price will be fluctuating unfavorably. What's the meaning? Price will be fluctuating unfavorably. If we are buying for 90 rupees, sometimes when we are paying back the document, we will be getting 85 rupees. So we are losing, right?
Yes, sir.
Subject to the border. That means not always. That means in some cases, there is chance of losing your money. Be in your right. Okay. The point. Many theoretical aspects we have to learn before entering into the problem. Otherwise, you will not understand anything from this chapter. I am checking any other point you want or not. Classification போட்டிருக்கு objectives. Any other theoretical point for number 5 points. ஏதாவது முக்கியமான points வேணும்னா regarding the objectives of cash flow statement, we have to have some understanding well in advance before we enter the problem. 7th point is that only objectives or purpose. Objectives or purpose of preparing cash flow statement. Okay. Objectives of preparing cash flow statement. Children, flow of cash. Even though we are saying flow of cash, include cash and cash equivalent. Okay. Even though we are saying cash, flow of cash, actually it include
Cash and cash equivalents.
yes.
Cash and cash
For our
equivalent.
convenience, we are saying cash flow. Actually, it includes cash equivalent also. Now we are well aware about the cash equivalent, check in hands, trust in hands, marketable security, cash equivalent. So from where the cash comes to where the cash goes. From where the cash comes, we will say sources. To where cash goes, that means application. Okay. Suppose so the total of source of cash is 100 rupees. Total of application of cash is 90 rupees. What's the net change? Are you hearing me?
10, sir.
10 rupees. So three things we are indenting. So we are preparing cash flow statement for knowing three things. From where cash comes, we will say source of cash. To know from where the cash comes. So instead of taking the textual language, I am trying to present those aspects in our own style, common style. I think it will be okay for you, right? Hello, are you there? To know from where cash and cash equivalent comes. That means to know from where cash and cash equivalent comes. Meaning is very simple. To know the cash flow, whether it is inflow or outflow, are three types. Do you remember? Cash flow of cash will be from three types of activities. Flow of cash will be from three types of activities. Flow of cash will be related to three types of activities. What are those? I'm typing that as a box because it is coming in the practical. Who will say the answer? It's a question, intelligent question. Flow of cash is related to three types of activities. Who will say the answer? Flow of cash can be inflow of cash or outflow of cash. At least one student can say the answer, so that I will be happy. We already learned.
Operating activities, investing activities, financing activities.
Yes, very good. Operating activities. So I am writing in a box given by give the notes. We should be able to view the things in a different angle, in which whatever may be the style of question, you should be confident to give the answer properly. Operating activities, apram investing the name.
Yes, sir.
It can be asked in different ways. Don't expect the question will be coming like this only. It can be asked in different ways. Whatever may be the ways in which questions are coming, students should be having that confidence to give the answer accurately. Operating activities.
Financing, sir. Financing.
Activities. Investing, finance. So throughout the chapter, this box questions answer you should remember always. Flow of cash is related to three types of activities. Okay, same thing in the notes, it is given in a different way. See, flow of cash are shown under three heads. Appadi can be asked in that way also. Are you hearing me?
Yes, sir.
It can be under three heads or under three types of activities. எப்படி கேட்டிருந்தாலும் நீங்கள் வந்து confident. So this flow of cash. So we want to know inflow and outflow from operating activities, inflow and outflow from investing activities, inflow and outflow in financing activities. To know from where the cash comes and cash comes. Second point on the so what I wrote something in bracket now. Okay, it is compulsory. I think you also wrote it. That means to know the source. To know the source. From where means source. Source of cash and to know the to where cash and cash equivalent goes. To know where cash to know the application. Application means usage. How you applied the money. Application. Okay. So this first point we can write in another way. What is the other way? From where we got the money. We can say in that way also. From where we got the money. Application means how we used the money. When we do some problem, this theoretical aspect will be understood very easily. Okay, children, we'll be doing some problem after the theoretical aspects. If you are not understanding any of these aspects, you will understand in a better way after doing some problem. And we keep this in your notebook. Okay. Through problem only you are going to learn accountancy, not through theory. But before starting the problem, it is compulsory to have some understanding from where we got the money, how we use the money. User means application. Application. How we applied the money. Applied means used. Okay. Applied means used. Okay.
Used the money.
And third one, so we are getting money and we are using money. And finally, what you will have? Once again, we are getting money, we are using money. So what will be the third aspect? How much is the balance of money? All that. Once again, first we are listing. First we are listing. From where we got the money, then we are listing how we use the money. Third one, what is the balance of money? Your parents give you 100 rupees. Your friends give you 1000 rupees. Your relatives give you 3000 rupees. Total how much money?
Sir,
4,100 rupees.
Once again, I will tell you, your parents give you 100 rupees. Your relatives give you 2,000 rupees. Your friends give you 3,000 rupees. Total how much money in your hand?
4,000.
5,100, sir.
I will write that amount here. Your parents give you 100 rupees. Your relatives give you 3,000 rupees. Simple only. But you should learn in a simple way. Otherwise, difficult to understand this step. Actually, it is simple. Nothing is there. But be alert in the class. Don't miss any class. Your friends give you 3,000 rupees. Then, okay. Total inflow eவ்வளோ?
5,100.
Yes. 5,100. உங்களுக்கு புரிஞ்சால் we are going to learn this step very easily. So total inflow 5,100. Agree? Are you there, children?
Yes.
தூக்கம் வருதா? 4 மணி.
No.
சரி. Now, after getting money, you started using. You bought, you are spending money. Okay. For notebook, for notebooks, 1,200. For birthday dress, for birthday dress, 3,500. So total outflow எவ்வளோ? Outflow.
4,700, sir.
Yes.
4,700.
So what will be the next item? Inflow total, outflow total. What is the next item? Balance. Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That only we are applying here. Try to understand in a simple way. The question on the 100% chance is there. No question paper without this chapter. Closing balance எவ்வளவு இருக்கும்? 5,100 minus 4,700. அதானே?
400. Yes, sir. 400.
மாதிரிதானே?
400, sir.
These three things only I narrated in a different way. To know from where cash and cash equivalent comes. From parents, from relatives, from friends. Second one, to know where cash and cash equivalent goes. That means how you applied the money, how you used the money. 1,200 you used for buying notebook. 3,500 you used for buying birthday dress. Third point, what will be the third point? Net effect or net change. That means balance. You know the balance of cash and cash equivalents. To know the balance of cash and cash equivalent. In the textbook, it is given like this. To know the net effect. Actually, it is balance only. To know the of cash and okay. These three things I will present in more simpler way, in my own way, just to observe how it is. See, flow of cash can be in three ways: operating, investing, finance. Okay. So what we are doing in cash flow statement? What we are doing in cash flow statement? Very simple. See, for every business, there will be some opening balance. If the business is not a new business, there will be opening balance. Even if the business is a new business, there will be opening balance. See, we are starting the business not with empty hands. Something will be in our hand. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That opening balance, whether it is a running business or a fresh business, we cannot start the business with empty hands. கொஞ்சம் பணம் கையில் இருக்கணும், பேங்க்ல இருக்கணும், கையில இருக்கணும். So opening balance is the first item. Second வந்து operating activities எவ்வளவு cash வந்திருக்கு போயிருக்கு. Next investing activities எவ்வளவு cash வந்திருக்கு போயிருக்கு. Financing activities எவ்வளவு cash வந்திருக்கு போயிருக்கு. Okay. When we are adjusting with opening balance, we will get the closing balance. Only we are learning in this chapter. I will give that table so that you will have some idea. Eighth question: how cash flow statements are. Same question can be asked in another way. Arrange the headings in cash flow statement. This theory will be helpful for you when we are doing the question. Arrange the headings in cash flow statement. Okay. A. Cash flow. Are you ready, children?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Our practical will be 100% connected with the 8th question you are seeing now. Be careful. How cash flow statement are prepared? Is prepared. So we can say arrange the headings. How the headings are arranged in cash flow statement? Change the structure. How the headings are arranged in cash flow statement. So first we are writing first heading on the cash flow from operating activities. On the inflows, முதல் inflow இதுல ஒரு rough idea தான் போட்டிருக்கு. Detailed structure is different. ஒரு சுமார் ஒரு ஐடியா உங்களுக்கு வேணும், அதால போட்டிருக்கு. First one inflow, second one outflow. You want a detailed subheading, I will write inflows in operating activities. Second subheading outflows in operating activities. Here, cash flow from or cash used in operating activities. Okay. For example, inflows in operating activities on the 10,000. For example, outflows in operating activities on the 9,000. So here, see, cash flow from or cash used in. That means it's very simple. If inflows are more, we will write cash flows from. Suppose outflows are more, we will write cash used in. Are you getting some idea?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Suppose here it is 9,000. Here it is 12,000. Then we will modify the third subheading accordingly. So what we will select? First part or second part?
Second part, sir.
Second part.
Second one.
Not only because it's cash used in. Okay. அந்த மாதிரி கொஞ்சம் common sense யூஸ் பண்ணியா போதும், வேற ஒண்ணுமே இல்ல. நினைக்கிற மாதிரி ஒண்ணுமே இல்ல. Understand very slowly. We cannot go fast this chapter. I will teach slowly. No compromise. Each and every situation I will teach you. Don't worry. Okay, children.
Yes, sir.
Possible to go fast. You will not understand. So I will explain each and everything in detail. Don't worry. Example. So in the மாதிரி it is cash flow from operating activities. This concept புரிஞ்சாலே போதும். This is the base. This thing is coming in investing activities and financing activities. So last 2 minutes only we have to close the class after attendance. Please show your notebook immediately, children. Now also Visha is not showing. Guys. What happened, Visha? Visha, are you there? You already left.
Sir, Deeposhni, sir.
Yes, Deeposhni. Visha, are you there? Not there, right? See you tomorrow. Bye. Namrata is here.
Yes, sir.